changing the name of the game to Creativerse, right?
Hello.
Hey guys.
What's up? Good to see everyone. Welcome to a live stream from Playful. We're here at Playful headquarters, and we are joining you because, I don't know, feels like something's going on.
Something's going on. Hi, I'm PlayfulDavid, David Calkins.
My name is Stephen Hurd, aka Brainsloth. We are happy to be here with you this Tuesday morning. I see a lot of folks already hanging out in Twitch. We got YouTube up. I think we even got Mixer up for our one Mixer viewer that we usually get. Maybe they'll chat with themselves. So yeah,
I should pull up the Mixer chat.
Yeah,
just to make sure we don't miss anything.
Yeah, just in case. You never know. Today might be the day that we get a Mixer, someone chatting at Mixer. So why are we here? We're here because the servers are down, right? The game servers are down.
Game servers down, which usually means one of two things: either something has gone wrong,
Either
or
the studio's on fire.
we are updating the game. Which is it today?
Well, why not both is what I like to say to that question. I think the studio is both on fire and there's an update coming. So not just an update. This is, if you've been watching paying attention to our teasers, we've been dropping hints all over the place, right? On our Steam forums, on our social media, on our live streams, wherever we can, we've been dropping hints that the team has been hard at work working on some really cool new stuff for the game. And in fact, we've been a little quiet lately. Over the past few months, we've had some smaller updates with not a lot of content that you can see. There's been a lot happening under the surface that kind of is preparing the game for these larger efforts that are coming down the line. So, with that being said, this is not everything that we've been working on, not by a long stretch, but it is the first of those larger updates that we've been planning and working on for a while, and that we plan to get out kind of in a relatively short frame of time here coming up.
There's a lot of cool stuff going on behind the scenes, and we're really excited for Creativerse this year. We have a lot planned. I just bonked the desk and shook the camera. Sorry about that.
So unprofessional.
We got a lot planned this year for Creativerse. So if you're a fan of Creativerse, it's an exciting time to be a fan, and things are about to start get interesting.
That is definitely true, and so why don't we talk about what's actually happening today? Today is a new update, and there's kind of a lot to go over. So I think why don't we just jump into the game and just start at the beginning, whatever the beginning is. I don't know what exactly.
So
that
ready.
is.
Let's jump in.
Let's see. So I know how to do that. There we are.
Yes.
What's going on here? We're in a new world. I started a new world today instead of our usual sneak preview world. If you're wondering why we can play and you can't, it's because the game is getting updated on the live servers, but these are our development servers that we can leave up. And so that's a good thing we can, because then now we can play during a live stream while the game's getting updated.
There you go.
Thank you. Pro direction. I think you just qualified for an Academy Award for live streaming for that direction.
Awesome.
I'll advocate for that. So,
What's that fun little cube down there on the menu, the hotbar?
that is a great question. We should probably address that, right?
Yeah.
At some point. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go pick up some grass first.
By the way, sorry about the background noise. We've got some sort of construction going on today, so pardon our dust.
So, if you've been watching our social media, we recently introduced you to a new character in Creativerse. This character is named QB. And we have a lot planned for QB. I think it's going to be the beginning of a long and beautiful friendship. But our first introduction to QB is that QB is our guide to a new feature in Creativerse called the Codex. The Codex is where, right now, we have a lot of plans for the Codex too. But when you're able to open up the game after the servers come back up, you'll be able to open the Codex and go on some quests. If you can look here, I've got 2 tabs on my Codex. So this is just a regular tab, just like the blueprints, my map, my inventory, a brand new character I just started. I don't have anything yet. Here in the Codex, I've got a quest that shows as available. QB is here. QB's telling me to select a codex entry to inspect. So that means if I pick any entry here, it'll give me some details and tell me what to do next. So I think we should do that. We've got here quest. Oh, it's welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the game. And the quest says something about our touchdown. Place your touchdown. All right. And QB's even got some nice dialogue for us here. Touchdowns are so pretty. It's like combining Minecraft and glowy gadgets, two of my favorite things. So that's something kind of fun about QB. QB is a little bit of kind of fourth wall breaking. Might make some surprising comments. And we wanted to put this up right up front, just an homage to Minecraft. A huge inspiration for games in this genre. And it's just kind of a little shout out from the development team. One of our favorite things, and here we are combining it with something new.
In the chat, people are already starting to theorize what QB stands for. The more important question you should be asking is QB a he or a she?
Oh.
And we do not have an answer to that question. I think that's up to you to decide. I think you'll get a different answer depending on who you ask.
Yeah.
Some people call QB an it. I like to call QB a she. Maybe perhaps we need to invent a new pronoun to accurately represent QB. But yeah, go ahead and throw your guesses for QB's gender and what QB stands for in the chat, and we will read those and call out the funny ones. Somebody says Corky Burrito.
Corky Burrito. That's pretty good.
Another person says Quantum Burp.
Yeah,
Okay.
that could be it. That may be it.
Companion Block with a Q.
With a Q. That's a good guess.
That's breaking the
Reasonable
fourth wall.
guess.
Right.
All right, so
Quest Beast. I like that.
Quest Beast. That's pretty good. So my quest was to place down my touchdown. I found a nice little spot. I like this spot because I got some easy access to the beach and to Rockster, but then a forest is right over there. Seems like a good spot to set up my home base. So I set down my touchdown. So we're going to go back to the codex, collect rewards. Let's do it. Click on this big shiny button, be complete. And
Unsatisfying.
I got some good loot. I got a wood sword. Let's check out what I got. In fact, my wood sword automatically equipped. I got some potions. I feel like I got something else, but I don't see it. Yeah.
Right away, you're going to get health, which is the thing you need, because sometimes there's some scary creatures out there.
Yeah. So there's a new quest, and it just auto-accepted for me because it's the only quest available. So this is kind of the next step. Okay, now I found this place in the world. Now what do we do? And that's a common question that new players would ask when they join the game. All right, I'm here in the forest. Now what? And so one of the hopes for the system, in addition to just being a lot of fun and providing a lot of content and being expandable for the future and having a ton of potential, is that it's going to give some guidance to new players and let them know, hey, maybe here's something you can think about doing. So we got to whack a creature with a weapon.
Guidance without being like a tutorial, like fun guidance.
Yeah, this is showing, not telling, right? Mm-hmm. Learn by doing. So we just whacked a pigsy, and then he hit me, which I didn't like so much. I found out that I didn't like that. Now is he gonna run? Oh, charge attack. Gotta get out of the way. All right, here we go. That was a pro move.
Very smooth.
All right, so we defeated pigsy. So I need some red mushrooms. I happen to know, if I was just a new player, I might just go searching. I happen to know that red mushrooms like to hang out kind of near caves in the forest. So let's go head out in the forest. Oh, I see something.
Daltor Terror is saying maybe add travel quests, hunting quests, farming quests.
Oh, those are great
and
ideas.
I think you are hitting on exactly where we want to take this quest system because it is expandable, as Brainsloth said. So this is another thing for you guys to provide feedback on, because we would love to hear what kind of quests you would find interesting.
And specifically, Daltor may be excited to hear that some of those quests are actually already part of the quest line. There are farming quests, in fact.
There are.
There are exploration quests. There's more we can do. I think right now there's not a line of quests. For example, for machines and wiring things up. Think about what those quests could be, with all the tools that we have available to really kind of demonstrate how cool machines are. So
we know everybody wants that logic gate quest, so let us know.
Figure out what a flip-flop gate is, the quest. I like it. So here's something else. This is kind of exciting for our players. One of the rewards for completing this quest is 50 coins.
Nice.
And so for the first time since forever, basically, we are making more coins available to everyone in the game. So for a new player, In the past, we used to give away 300 coins to new players just for signing up, and they were there in their total. Now those coins are earned through questing, and we raise the amount to 350 coins. And so new users now can collect 350 coins by questing. And just as an extra treat for all of our existing players, y'all can also earn those 350 coins too. Add them to your coffers, if you will. And I think you will. I think you'll find that you will. So, get a little richer. We got some other arm guards here, some more mushrooms. That's really cool.
We had a question earlier. Will you need, if you're an existing player, will you need to restart the game for it to work properly?
So for it to work properly, absolutely not. No, this is the questing system is you can join any world. In fact, your quest progress is cross-world. You can do one quest in another world, up to your friend's world, and then complete another quest. So you may find that some quests like collect 10 seashells, if that's a quest. If you're in a world where you already have 10 seashells in your inventory, then that quest objective will be complete. And so there's some variables there, but you can complete them in any world, regardless of the progress you have. That said, you might find it fun to start a new world and just do these as a new player. I think that's a fun way to play through the content as an existing player.
Right. It's somebody asked. It's not retroactive, so everybody will be starting on these quests and taking them on together.
That's right.
Your past actions don't count for that. The other place that quests don't work is in adventures. But
right.
Everywhere else, any world you join, quests work, and you'll start earning rewards right away.
That is exactly right. So my next quest is to, I don't want to go through too many of these, but we can go through a few, and then there's actually a lot more to talk about in this update. However,
That's true.
I think we could do this one. Home Sweet Home, craft 20 wood walls, and then place 20 wood walls. So this is an example of a different kind of, it's not just collecting, but now we're getting introduced to crafting as well. So we're going to craft, let's find our wood wall. We got a little quest icon. This is actually the icon of the codex, which I don't think you can see on the HUD because it's behind our camera, but it's going to live kind of where your other like plus info map kind of guides are. So we need 20, so I did 3 batches. Let's make a little floor here.
While Brainsloth's making the floor, I think it is time we did a giveaway.
Whoa, awesome idea.
Let's do a giveaway for folks watching on YouTube and Mixer. We're still just using Moobot, which only works on Twitch. So if you want to hop over onto our Twitch chat on twitch.tv/PlayfulCorp, you can join in the fun. Let's do keyword is quests.
Quests.
Exclamation mark quests.
Exclamation point.
Exclamation point
Raffle.
And then space
Quest.
quests.
Yes.
Sorry, it's been a while. Let me make sure this is open. Yes, it's open.
Okay, the raffle's open. So start looking out for probably.
Oh, sorry guys. Yeah. If you typed exclamation mark quests, that's my bad. Exclamation mark raffle space quests.
Yeah. So now a lot of people are doing it correctly. We're watching the chat, and so just copy what everyone else is doing. Just be a follower in this case, and you could win big. We're incentivizing you to be a follower in this case. Mm-hmm. All right. So here we go.
How's the progress on that wood floor going?
Well, I got it laid down. In fact, I completed the quest and I unlocked 2 new ones. So here's something else to mention. Something else that's new and part of the reward system for quests. So if you look at these quests I've completed, they all have one icon in their corner. That's the codex, and in this case it indicates that they're all part of a similar quest line. But now I've got one that's got a sword on it, and sure enough, this is the defeat 10 Leafies quest, and so it's more of a combat quest. If we switch over to the other tab in the codex, these are our badges, and badges are additional prizes for completing entire quest lines. So right now we're working on the rookie badge. We've completed 3 out of 7 quests. That's basically just the basic quest stuff like learn to craft, place your touchstone. Whenever we complete all those quests, we're going to get a badge, and the badge comes with some rewards. These are permanent. Badge rewards are permanent upgrades to your character. This one, extended breath. Hold your breath longer while you're underwater. So as soon as I complete all 7 of those rookie quests, that quest line is complete. I'll have earned my rookie badge, and I can hold my breath for longer. And there's a whole line of these.
I need that badge.
In real life is what you're saying?
Well, both, because I love building underwater bases both in Creativerse and in real life. So
Right.
I'll be sure to get that one.
Let's see. So I want to show off also. So now we're here in the inventory. Looks pretty normal. There's a new little drop down here. This is just totally for fun. Once you've earned a badge, right now they're all locked. I haven't earned any. You can select one badge and it's going to appear over your character in the world. And so you can kind of just show it off. Hey, this is my favorite badge that I've earned. And so
Nice.
we're introducing today the first set of quests and the first set of badges for Creativerse. But the system is designed on our end in a way to make it very simple for us to add more content down the line. And so you may, down the line, we may have a whole ton more badges. And you can pick the one that was really hard to earn, or maybe you logged in at the right time to earn it and you're really proud of it, and that's a way to show it off to everyone in your world.
What kinds of things will people be earning besides longer breath? Just give us a few. Tease out one or two.
Let's look at the next one. I think this is so. If I earn my ruffian badge, if I become a ruffian in Creativerse, regeneration.
I think you already are. But
That's true. This is just making it official, I think.
Yep.
If you drop below 30% health, this will activate and heal you for 8 seconds. So you get, whenever you drop down below 30%, you get 8 seconds of passive healing to regenerate you and heal you a bit. So just make life a little bit easier. That's definitely one of my favorite perks for badges.
Cool.
There's one right here. That's it. So if you were able to read it, then you know what it is. Otherwise, you'll
that
have
was
to
pretty
wait.
fast.
All right, let me try one more time. All right, I think that's pretty good. So when you join
Apparently,
the world,
Brainsloth's a fast reader. Let's go ahead and do some giveaway winners.
let's do it. I'm excited.
All right, C-Line888, congratulations.
C-Line 888.
You are a winner. Let's do two more for this one. Draw. Tothjan. Congratulations, Tothjan. You are a winner. For folks who are winning these giveaways, what we do is we have a couple of different coupon codes. One for coins, if you need coins. One for Creativerse Pro, if you don't have Pro yet. And one for the Welcome Bundle, I believe.
That's right. So whichever one you need, if you already have Pro, then you probably don't want another Pro key, unless you want to give it to your friend or your little brother or something. But if you already have Pro, then you might pick one for the Welcome Bundle, or if you've got all those, just get some coins.
Yeah, just get some coins. Our helpful moderator, Remedy, will be reaching out to you on Twitch, if you're a winner, to give you your prize and to ask you which one you want. Let's do one more winner, Jace Pet. Congratulations, Jace Pet.
Jace Pet. All right. You see the stunning home now I built with the wood floors I crafted, or the wood walls. Some wood floors I got as a
Nice.
prize, as a reward from questing. And even some wood windows that I got as a reward from questing. So pretty quick.
I'm going to go ahead and close this, but we will do more.
Yes.
Keep watching. Stay tuned.
Absolutely. So why don't we talk about some of the other things, David, that are in the release? Because there's actually quite a bit. Where do we start? So I know why we can talk about maybe a month and a half ago, a couple months ago, we ran just for fun on our Twitter and our social media. It was mainly on Twitter, I think, a tournament for the community. And this was just voting for blocks. We called it Block Madness. It was in March, so around the time of a similar madness-themed bracket tournament. So the point of this was pick your favorite block that you want to see get a full set of slabs and slopes and columns and corners and all those cool variants. And so we started with 16, and at the very end, the winning block was asphalt. Some people were like, asphalt? That's kind of a plain, kind of black-looking block. But I understand because it's super versatile, and so I think these were players that are saying, I really could just use that dark block in all the different shapes to work in pretty much all my builds. Like if it was something from the Hidden Temple set, that's pretty narrow use, right? You can use that in your Hidden Temple builds, maybe some other builds, but asphalt you can use just about anywhere. So,
Sloppy Canadian Gaming in all caps says Adobe was robbed of victory.
Adobe was really close.
I
was expecting Adobe Bricks specifically to come through with a win, and I was surprised in the finals that Asphalt squeaked it out. And so
it was a scientific poll. You voted, everyone on Twitter voted, and Asphalt won. But we did have a lot of fun with that. So Maybe we should do it again sometime. What do
I
you
think so. I think we're absolutely going to do that again.
Give Adobe another chance to win.
Yeah, you never know. Or maybe salt will come through. You never know exactly what block is really.
You gotta have salt after asphalt, you know? Just
Yeah.
the black, the white.
The pear, yeah.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper, except the pepper is disgusting. It tastes like tar.
Yes.
So you can see one of those variants here, the stairs. And in fact, we didn't even say we were going to add stairs, but then when we said we are going to add slopes and columns and slabs, and then we saw everyone was like, no, stairs, and they were really sad looking when they said it, and so we added stairs as well. Why not? And stair corners.
Yes.
Once you're in your world, you can craft asphalt, unlock the stairs for all the other shapes, columns and slabs, slopes, and slab corners and stair corners. Dump those into the processor, and you'll be able to create those. So that's something new, and that was a total result of a community vote that all of you, many of you, participated in. So that's pretty cool. Let's see.
Somebody says, I need to follow you on Twitter. We agree. We are Creativerse Game, at Creativerse Game on Twitter.
Absolutely. For no reason, I'm going to kill this hoglet. Okay. Now that I've done that, we can continue. Let's see.
That was an important thing you had to do.
So we talked about Quest a little bit. We talked about QB and that there's, this little bit of QB that we're seeing here, this is just the beginning. QB is going to be, we've got a lot more plans for QB, and QB has more plans for you, the player. So look out. Stay tuned for that in future updates. Let's see. Oh, I know one thing we can talk about. Oh, in fact, while we're talking about crafting, there's just a new block, a new free block that you're going to unlock just like normal. So let's find it and show it off. Well, let me do it this way. It's a new window block in the stone set. So here's stone window, and if I can almost unlock that. I don't have a forge yet, but if I unlock stone window, then I can unlock the stone window lattice. So this is very similar to those new fancy kind of linking window blocks that were in the Forbidden City set. There was 2 of those, and we really liked it, and we decided, hey, why not make it just a stone variant, slightly different, it looks really cool, and make it part of the core game. So just a new free recipe for everyone. I think it's super versatile. As you know, windows now, you can rotate them flat and use them for a floor or a ceiling. You can do all sorts of stuff. So
You by chance have any on you at the moment, do you?
I don't. I started a new world here.
Okay.
So that's all right, I think.
Just go ahead and check them out. They're really cool. I love the way that they automatically connect, and you can do a lot of cool stuff with them with the pattern.
What we can do is let's grab a Forbidden City set and just show that if you haven't. By the way, if you're just coming back to the game after a while, make sure you swing by the store and grab the totally free Forbidden City bundle. This was new a couple updates ago. But if you were checking out the game, you heard that there was maybe some quests going on, something cool. This is a totally free set. You'll learn all these recipes for free. And
we know that not everyone has it, so go get it.
So I'll just show off kind of the way that this linking works. And so the stone lattice is slightly different than this.
It's got a different design.
And I think the linking is slightly different as well. However, totally check it out. So this is kind of an idea of that linking lattice block type, which was new in the Forbidden City set. We just made one part of the core game. So there's a new costume as well. I'm excited about this one. Let's see. I probably have bought it here on the sneak preview servers. Yeah, I bought everything. Let's take a look. Anything look new? It's the Finite Gauntlet.
The Finite Gauntlet.
We just had to add the Finite Gauntlet. It demanded to be added, in fact.
I think that it's similar to there feels like there's something going on right now in pop culture that it kind of references.
Well, we call this a marvelous new gauntlet for Creativerse, right? It's definitely very shiny. It feels as if it's super powerful. That might be important in some way. But so there's a ton of new free content in this update that anyone
just
can
don't
enjoy.
snap your fingers when you have that equipped.
Just got to be a little careful. So there's a ton of new content for everyone. In fact, we're giving out coins. This is a huge update for all our players. But we did want to add something to the store. That way, if anyone buys it, it'll help us pay our developers and just something that just an option for anyone that wants to use this cool costume. And so we're excited about this one. It's a lot
Got a
of
nice
fun.
kind of pull glowy effect
Oh,
that's
yeah.
different than usual. I like that.
So this one, we had a lot of fun with this one. So definitely check out the Finite Gauntlet. Swing over by the costumes tab. Hey, you might just find that you have some extra coins rattling around your pocket, your ARC pocket here in Creativerse, and maybe pick it up. I think I'll wear it for a while. Let's see. Oh, I got something else to show off. So I think to go grab, do I have any? I don't have any login chests. Let's go to the main menu. That's all right. That's a little out of date, but I'm going to go to the main menu. I'm going to pick up a login chest. All right, back in the world.
Got to get those rewards.
Hey, it's Captain Bunny's cool loading screen. Rainbow. Leap of faith.
Question from chat.
Bring it on.
How much is the? This is from YouTube. How much is the costume? The new gauntlet cost?
The gauntlet is 450 coins. So it's definitely kind of the most premium, awesome gauntlet that we have in the store so far. We're really proud of it, and we're really excited, and we hope folks pick it up. All right. So I went and picked up a new login bundle because we have a new potion in here that we're going to give out for free. If you just happen to log in, make sure you grab your login potion. So this one, I don't know how much we'll get into the story behind this one. We had a little help from a guest here in the studio working with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and our guest was really fond of a superhero that runs really fast. He can get anywhere in a flash. And so with a little help from him, picking out some art and some inspiration, we came up with this new quick potion. So when you take a quick potion, you've got these awesome lightning effects around you. You've got kind of a glowy effect, and if you start moving, you'll have a trail behind you. That the trail is the same color as it looks at your clothing and picks the right color. And we're just going to move super fast.
That is glorious.
And so my favorite thing about this is because we're a voxel world and there's all these ledges and stuff, you'll be moving, you'll start just thwacking into trees and stuff. But it's a pretty good way to get somewhere you want to go.
You can just cover a lot of terrain really quickly.
Yes.
It's great for exploring.
And then
falling into a cave. Yeah. Probably not the best potion to take if you're trying to do like fine building.
Yeah, don't build this and like start a giant blueprint or something.
Particularly if you're up high and you're building a blueprint.
Yeah, I think that's probably pretty advisable to not mix the two. Well, you could call that hard mode that we just designed and created.
Hard building mode, yes.
Yeah. So that's a new feature in this update is hard mode for building. We didn't put it in the patch notes, but it's there, trust us. So yeah, this is a fun kind of potion that's just going to be part of. We like giving out these kind of limited run edition potions, kind of available for a limited time. They might come back later, but we make them available in our login chests. And so make sure when you log in, you grab those and keep grabbing your new ones every 4 hours, or 2 hours, whatever, every 4 hours.
Couple questions from folks. Does it work when gliding?
It doesn't stack with gliding. It moves about the same speed as gliding, but on the ground. But it doesn't stack. I mean, gliding's pretty fast. I think you'll get into trouble if you're trying to glide at a much accelerated speed.
But you still get the cool lightning effect.
You do, and in fact, you get your little trail behind you too.
Yep.
I think I can kind of catch the trail if I'm running, and then I do kind of there we go. You can kind of see it tapering out there. So it looks really cool in multiplayer. You're playing with your friends. You all got your quick potions up, and you're just going nuts. Looks really cool. There you go. Sparkling. Looking good with my finite gauntlet.
Can you run on water?
You can try. There's nothing stopping you from trying that.
Somebody asked him, ooh.
You know what? I had some momentum.
You did go fast. You did go fast for a little bit there.
That was pretty good. So
yeah, so maybe.
I don't know if I tried to run across the ocean, I think I'd start to run into some issues. But a little pond like this, yeah, I was able to build some momentum.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I kind of skipped across. So try it out. You might find that you can get along in water pretty good. All right, I'm looking at the patch notes here. Well, here's one we can talk about. So, because this is before the servers come up, we will have this published. It's not available yet unless you happen to go find it in the Steam Workshop. But there's a new Playful blueprint. This is probably our smallest, kind of most one that's most targeted at beginners, but I think it's a really fun one. It's the, I think I can access it because here. So this is a previous version of it. We'll call it that. So this is not exactly like the one that you will be able to access in the game when it goes live. This is the prior iteration of it, but it's the Cozy Cottage. So the reason for this blueprint is that one of the early quests that QB is going to hand you says, hey, try out blueprints, why don't you build one? And we wanted to make sure that there was a good, kind of easy to find blueprint that's a good experience building for a first time. Not too big, not too many hard to find pieces.
Not too janky.
Not too janky, just mildly janky. And so
it's a nice house.
It's a nice house. It's
somewhere you want to stay.
It's a cozy cottage, and so
I'd Airbnb that.
Absolutely, I think it's perfect if you want to try to kind of flip it and make some profit. I think go for it. So I'm not going to build it here, but you can kind of see its ghostly projection. Just a little modest home here. Got some grass around it, but you can of course swap that out with any material. One of the keys of this home is that none of the blocks it requires require you to forge anything. You can build it as soon as you've unlocked the processor. And so that was kind of an intentional choice as we built it, just to make sure that by the time you get this blueprint quest, you can build this blueprint, no problem. So you'll see that on the featured tab there with the other Playful blueprints. We might even kind of pare down the set of blueprints that you can see on that featured tab just to make it really clear for new players, hey, this is a good one that you should try. I think even QB gives you a hint in the quest access. Yeah, try out the Cozy Cottage. So, yeah, something new to try out. I really like it as a starting house. I was playing on the sneak preview servers, and I built this. I had room. There's a bed over there. You can't see it in the preview, but I had room to put my chest. I had room to put my crafting machines. So, pretty cool. So, something.
And on that note, do you think we should do another giveaway?
I really do. I think we should.
Okay. Tell us what the keywords. No, wait. Before we do that, let me reset.
Okay.
And open, and then pick us a keyword.
Well, I think we just got to do it. It's !raffle space QB.
QB.
Raffle QB. Oh, my quick push ran out. I'm going to bust down another one because I just enjoy running around like that. Go over this way. Let's see. While I'm running around, can you pull up those patch notes again? I want to...
Here you go.
So we've kind of covered the main new features and improvements, and like I said, just mentioning quests you gotta come try it out. There are a lot of quests to do, there's a lot of content, it's gonna take you a while to get through these, and as we said, we don't have anything specific to announce yet, but we made sure to design this system in a way that is very easy for us to update and add more content anytime, so stay tuned.
And send us your feedback on what we should add.
Yes, absolutely, we really want to see that.
One person, one of our sneak preview players, who has been a Creativerse player from the very beginning, since 2014, so it's like nearly 4 years, loved the quest system, and he said that how long did he play the game for?
I think it brought him back for about 30 hours, he said.
30 hours. Like, this is a guy who's been playing the game forever. Yeah. Thousands of hours logged, and he hadn't been playing that much lately, but quests, like 30 hours of enjoyment.
Yeah.
So
we're really excited. It may take you faster than that, especially if you're starting in a built-up world where you have all this stuff and you can kind of, I need some rocks. Let me go to my chest and grab those. You might get through a little faster. But
right. Yeah, I'm not promising 30 hours of content. I'm just saying that there's a lot there to chew on.
There is, and so we're really excited about this, and we can't wait to start hearing your stories of completing these quests, earning some cool badges, getting some cool upgrades, and enjoying the feature, and letting us know what you think.
Should we draw some winners?
We should, absolutely. All right, Cyber Artist 50. Not Cyber Artist 49, Cyber Artist 50. Mm-hmm. You are the first winner, so stay tuned for a message from our community moderator, Mr. Remy D. He's going to be in touch and let you find out what kind of prize you need and send it your way. Congrats.
Congratulations. Should we do a few more?
We should, absolutely.
Diamos Khan Congratulations, Diamos. You are a winner of our Creativerse giveaway, live stream giveaway.
Enjoy.
Giveaway.
Giveaway. Let's see.
Should we do one more?
Let's do one more, and then I want to go over some of the bug fixes. There's some good ones.
Tignis.
Tignis
2099.
Tignis is a winner of some of our contests before.
I was going to say, I think he's been a winner before.
Yeah. So, hey, the luck is with you, Tignis. Good job. Yeah. You've won probably some coins. I bet you have all the other stuff. All right. Why don't we switch back to those patch notes, and I want to go over just a couple of the bug fixes.
Let's just go ahead and officially close this raffle. If you really want to, we'll do one more at the end. But for now, we're closing that raffle. We'll do a different one later.
All right. Very good.
So you want these?
Yes, please. So I'm not going to call out all the bug fixes. That can get a little boring. One I wanted to call out is a bug that's been reported about the time that sneak preview players started playing in 2014, which is that the little greater than less than symbols on signs are backwards. But we finally did an update to the font and added some characters that were missing. While we're in there, let's switch those characters. So finally, it only took a little while.
I think we had it on a to-do list and it got jammed behind the fridge.
It did.
And then we were cleaning and we finally found it and we're like, oh gosh, we got to fix those.
Yeah.
I'm just messing. But yeah, that's a nice bug fix. I'm glad to see that one.
Yeah. The setting for no gliders on adventures was busted. It wasn't working. We got that fixed. I'm not going to read all of these. There's one fix for arc signs. If you are using icons on arc sign or a non-default font, some people have figured out that you can use like an Arial font if you use that tag. If you had done that, then your arc sign, anytime you joined the game or loaded in, your arc sign was always on, even if you had it switched off. We fixed that bug, and so that's going to be a fix for players that really kind of dig into that advanced arc sign functionality. I'm going to try to run through this deadly cave real quick on it, see what happens. No problem. No flashlight.
Someone was asking earlier how long the flash potion, what's it called?
It's called Quick.
Quick potion lasts, and I was like, you can just see it on the screen, and then I realized, oh, my picture is covering it, but it's a 5-minute long potion.
I don't know why I pointed the wrong way.
It should be right there, and I'm covering it. So sorry, it's 5 minutes.
Yep. So you'll want to stock up on those if you really like it. Start logging.
Yeah, if you just have a handful of those, you can run for like a half hour.
All right. So, all right. I think that's. I don't really
pretty much cover it.
That about covers it. Any other questions we can answer? Oh, someone was asking how long the servers were down. So usually it takes about a couple hours. I did hear that this release, because there's quite a lot going in, might take a little longer. So we will let you, if you want to know, if you want to follow along, keep an eye on the forums. We usually stay active in the forum thread that we opened up, or watch our Twitter, and we will let you know, or our Facebook, or our Tumblr.
Twitter and the forums are probably the best places to get the most up-to-date info.
Yeah.
So yeah, follow us there. Again, Creativerse game. We've been talking about our sneak preview group. I'll just go ahead and give a shout out.
Yep.
We love having folks who are interested in testing new stuff as we build it. If you want to join our sneak preview group, this group gets to test that stuff as soon as we're ready to test it, before it goes live to the public. So you can email us, or you can reach out to one of our forum moderators and let us know if you want to join that group. But the email is support@playfulcorp.com.
That's it.
And we'll get you into that group, and you can be a part of the clan. We have a Discord chat for you to just chat with everyone in the group. We have a lot of fun, so go ahead and join up.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for calling that out. One more thing I'll call out is that when the servers are I'm just playing around. When the servers come back up and we have the patch notes live, at the very start of those patch notes at the top, we have a bit of a kind of a blog post, a message from the development team. We just wanted to kind of give a little bit of a deeper peek out, not necessarily a peek, but kind of discuss what the future is going to look like for Creativerse, what some of our plans are, what kind of plans we have. And so I've noticed a lot of conversations happening on our forums lately, for example, where players are like, well, things have been a little quiet. Some of the last releases haven't been as big. What's going on? And so we kind of wanted to give a little bit of a context, and we're going to be communicating more with y'all over the next month. and letting you know even more about those detailed plans. So take a look at those patch notes when they come up, and we've got a bit of a kind of a blog post message for all of our beloved players, letting you know kind of what some of our cool plans are and what to expect in the future.
And again, we do have a big year planned for Creativerse, so stay tuned. It's definitely going to be exciting over the next couple of months.
It is.
Can't wait to share what we're working on with you guys.
Yeah.
Should we do one more giveaway?
Let's do one more, and then maybe we can wrap this up.
Let's see. Let's reset.
We'll do this quest while we're running this. I need 5 vines.
And this raffle, and again for the folks on Mixer and YouTube, we're using MooBot, which only works on Twitch. So hop over to twitch.tv/PlayfulCorp. And you can join in. But let's do the keyword is quick. Let's stick with the keywords today.
All right.
Exclamation point raffle space quick, and we will do one more set of giveaways.
Sounds awesome. So I'm trying to complete this quest, the Look Out Above quest. This is kind of learning here in the forest. There are some resources that you probably are useful, right? And learn where to find vines and beeswax and flowers. So I got flowers. Now I just need some beeswax. We'll see what kind of prize I get. So the rewards. Beeswax. I see some.
And as we're getting close to wrapping up here, if you have any additional questions, let us know. I'll try to catch them in between the raffle entries.
Yeah. To answer those questions. There we go.
Somebody on YouTube asked, "Is Brainsloth going to die in this stream?"
Well, you never know.
That is tradition.
I came pretty close, but then I ate a mushroom in real life, and now I'm feeling all right. All right, so I complete Look Out Above. There's some more coins, some flowers, some beeswax. That'll be helpful. I can put them into melted beeswax here once I get a forage. Oh, the next one is the processor quest. So that would be a good, if you're a new player, learn how to play.
Show us your progress and badges again.
Yes.
And how is that connected? Is that just the number of quests completed?
Number of quests completed for each quest line, and so you can tell here I've got, because these all have the same codex icon, these are all part of the same quest line, the rookie quest line. I've got 4 of those completed. I haven't completed my ruffian quest here, branching out, and there's a whole series of these, right? So if you play through, the quest lines are going to take you through the game, and you'll touch on a lot of the major systems of the game, not all of them. We want to add more later. And also, you'll end up, by the end, you'll be exploring to the far corners of the map. You'll be fighting the hardest creatures and getting awesome loot. So I'm really excited to see how y'all enjoy that.
Getting some cool questions here.
Yes.
Let's see. Will you allow linking from chests to machines for resources and crafting? I love that suggestion. We don't have anything specifically planned about that, but I think that's a fantastic idea. I don't know, what do you think?
Oh, I love that idea too. And it's for our players that really stick with the game and play a lot. I find that those kinds of questions or those kind of suggestions come up more. I think one of the things is over time we've added a ton of items to the game. And so one of the things we did to address that was increase stack sizes to 300. So that way you can hold a few more different kinds of items in your backpack. And Creativerse Pro also gives you some extra inventory in your backpack. But over time, I think that's something that we've talked about revisiting. What can we do to make inventory management easier, less frustrating, more fun, and make it kind of part of the game that you really enjoy? And so suggestions like that are really awesome for that conversation that we'll continue to have over time.
Goblin Nowners wants to know if we can do more events like Block Madness, because he got a big kick out of that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we even call it out in the patch notes. When those go live, you'll see that we had a blast doing that. That was unexpectedly a ton of fun. I think the community really enjoyed it too. And so we promise that we will definitely do that again, and maybe find different ways to do it, different prizes, who knows. Although I think the prize of picking the next block that gets all those variants is a really cool one. So anyway, we had a ton of fun doing that, and stay tuned. We will definitely be doing that again.
Guess what? Congratulations and experience. You are a giveaway winner. Look out for a message from Remedy for you to collect a prize. I'm going to do 2 more here.
All right.
Calixian7. Congratulations, Calixian.
Calixian7, congrats.
And the final winner of today's live stream is Lethal Aurora. That's a mouthful. Go ahead and look out for a message from Remedy because you are a winner. Congratulations. We're closing that raffle, so hold off on further entries.
Alrighty. So what do you say? We've kind of showed off a lot of what's in the game. I don't want to spoil too many quests because I want people to jump into the game and be really excited to experience them for themselves, although I think they will be anyway. So do we want to take any last questions and kind of wrap up? I don't mind coming to our big camera here and we can chat a bit. There we are.
Hey guys. Let's see. Questions. There's a lot of questions here. Somebody's asking, they wish that we had fish, or we can fish something out of the ocean. That was Coyote 4009. Yeah, we've gotten that suggestion a lot, and I think that's a great idea. I think it's just a matter of prioritizing, because we have a lot of stuff we want to do in the game. Definitely, that's on the list, but the list is like pages and pages and pages long. Both stuff that we want to do and stuff that you guys have suggested over the years. Another person earlier asked about doing like a creative mode. That's a question we get a lot. Brainsloth, what is the latest thinking there? Are we? Is that something we have started to? I can't remember if we have talked about that or not yet.
We haven't discussed it in a while, and so like better inventory management is definitely one of those suggestions that are at the top that we know is at the top of the list that lots of folks ask for. It's not. I don't think is not part of any of the next 1 or 2 updates that are coming that we have really mapped out. We have these kind of really robust, ambitious goals that we're trying to get done in a relatively short amount of time, and creative mode isn't part of that, but it is on our, I would say, short list of things that we want to address if we can. When we feel we can do it justice and do the right thing. You know, what is a creative mode in Creativerse? What is the right thing for our players that have invested in this game and been playing for a long time? And how do we do
that?
That's
right. We don't want to just like kind of jam out like any old creative mode. We want to make something that feels unique and special to Creativerse, and I think we've been hesitant to take on that work because it feels like a big task. But we do know that it is important, and it is something we would like to get to someday.
Yep. That's a good way to put it.
Let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think so. Did you have anything else that you wanted to bring up?
In fact, I did. It is actually kind of a big day for us here at Playful. Not only do we have a Creativerse update today, we also have a new downloadable content DLC for Super Lucky's Tale, our other game that is on Xbox. So we're just going to go ahead and close out the stream, and then we will just show you the trailer for... it's called Guardian Trials, and it comes out today. I think it'll be out in like an hour or 2.
Right.
And so, yeah, you guys can just check it out. It's like a minute long, and then we will sign off.
All right.
Here it comes.
Enjoy.
So that's Guardian Trials. It launches today. We're pretty excited. So 2 big updates today. Kind of a cool, fun day.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much for joining us. Like we said a little earlier, this downtime for Creativerse is going to be slightly longer than usual. If you're wondering when the servers, like exactly when they're going to come up, follow us on the forums or on Twitter. That's probably your best bet for the most up-to-date info, and we'll let you know as soon as those are up. And you can go meet QB, go on a quest, and even create a slab of asphalt, just a dark, plain slab.
A satisfying slab of asphalt.
And check out the Finite Gauntlet.
Yes.
It is quite a gauntlet. All right.
All right.
Thanks for
guys.
tuning in. See y'all next time. Later.